Welcome, I'm Kenneth Tengujutsu Mystic Ninja. Okay, this one, this video I need to get out there. Sometimes I just get on here and I need to share what I am receiving. Okay, what's present in my consciousness at the time, what's playing upon my mind, and it may seem random. Just quickly get it out there before I go on to the mysteries, etc. Okay. I just want to also elaborate on my previous video about not being perfect. Okay, if you listen to my previous video, as I said, Spirit said to me, I don't want you to be perfect, I want you to be yourself. This is where the great work is actually done. This is where she, okay, wisdom, the tree of life, can nurture you, give you milk before the meat. Okay, you are saved by grace, but faith is received, okay, through experience with Spirit. All right, everyone is saved. The only difference is your wisdom, your knowledge of it. And when you're asleep, you're separated, you're under a curse, you're under the wrath of the true self, okay, because you're playing in the Maya, you're playing with things that's against your true self. All right, so there is grace, everyone is saved. Okay, it's by your faith, not by works. All right, I am witness to seeing especially Christians and a lot of belief systems, they do all this charity work and they have their indoctrinations and what have you, but they're more asleep than some of the people that you would least expect that God would choose to awaken. Okay, God says, I've chosen you out of all the people of the earth, and this could be anyone, anywhere, at any time. Okay, it's not by your works or the things that you're doing. And there, again, there is a mystery. You need to be careful about being self-righteous and the things you're actually doing. It could be saying to your subconscious, relaying a particular state that's not necessarily true. Okay, I'm trying to be careful what I say here. It's when Spirit is upon you, he's literally going to turn every stone upside down. He's going to flip it all over. Okay, everything you ever thought was right or true, all your paradigms, your belief systems, they're going to get thrown out the window, basically. Okay, you're going to unlearn everything and then be built up again in spirit. And I mean, literally, you're going to be completely and utterly stripped down. In fact, the true circumcision is the unveiling of the fleshy man to reveal spirit. That's the true circumcision. All right, to reveal that you are source, you are the Lord Jesus Christ, God, okay, the Father. That's the true circumcision. I've said too much already. Never mind. Right, it's meant to be. Keep following these videos, okay? A lot of what I'm pointing to will make sense, okay? You're going to have to be like a child of God to enter his kingdom, all right? You're going to have to be open-minded and imaginative, all right? If you're not willing to face the truth because it makes you uncomfortable, you need to take a moment to think about, why is this knowledge really making me feel uncomfortable? I was willing to face God even if he was the devil, Now, believe it or not, a lot of belief systems out there, especially Christians, their father is the devil. I'm sorry to say, I'm not judging them or criticizing them, like I've said in my previous videos, and I say in my slides. When I grew up, I was raised by demons, and I was a demon, and my father was the devil. Okay? But at the appointed time, called by name, one by one, Father woke me up and said, it's time. All right? The atonement and true circumcision of the spirit. Okay, hopefully the lighting is all right today. If I look like I'm cross-eyed or something, it's just it's just the lighting. Right, I need to talk about dreams. You dreaming of the night, you dreaming while you're sleeping. Okay, I never grasped the importance of this. I was listening to a lot of gurus and mystics early on in my awakening, and they always mentioned about dreams. Okay, you got the simulation theory philosophy about what's the difference between the dream world and this world, and there is a lot to that. All right, there is a lot of parallels. Now, as a kid growing up, I taught myself how to fly. All right, I remember down Ethrop when I was a kid, I was with my mates, and we were running down a hill trying to fly. I think that's brilliant, you know. But in my dreams, over the years, I literally taught myself to fly. It took me a while, but I got there. You know, now I can fly in my dreams. I will it. I determine it, you know, and I just lift myself up and I go. But that took me years to do. There was a demon I had to keep fighting in my dream. It was this invisible entity, and it used to pick me up and throw me around the room. And this happened for years, especially during my awakening. Okay, when I was a kid, he would come up out the floor and try to pull me down into that lower realm. I've always been fighting this entity, and I've had to get strong. There was a dream where it was out to get me, and I had this door between me and this entity, and it really wanted to tear me to pieces. And I kept saying, I love you, I love you, I love you. It didn't matter. But as soon as I got rid of my fear and stood up with knowledge, it stopped pushing against that door on me. All right. Also, and this is really interesting, the more that I learned from sacred texts, spiritual material, applying my mind correctly, my martial arts in my dreams become amazing. I was better at martial arts in my dreams with the knowledge that I was obtaining. Remember, I was studying day and night, great books from great teachers from old. My martial arts was getting incredible, you know. And I found that interesting. Watching the movie The Matrix with Neo and the fountain where he's doing his martial arts in the heavens, I know what they're saying. All right. You can learn all the martial arts you want in this physical world. You can be special forces and have a specialist and a particular skill set, but it's not going to survive you if you haven't got this and your spirit in check. All right. Get this sorted first. All right. As within, so without. As above, so below. As below, as above. All right. I had. I'll tell you something funny. One night I had a fight with the Ninja Turtles, and I really laid into them. Told that to my sons. They thought that was hilarious. Symbolically, I know what that was about. Okay, I love dream interpretations, learning about symbols, etc. Remember, turtles all lay down, and with the narratives